Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video we're talking about the gun range. Yes, this is something that I talk about quite often, and a lot of people have trouble with the gun range challenge, and a lot of people don't even know it exists. It's a feature that you can purchase in the bunker, and this week for a few more days it is on sale. It's 30% off. And once you have reached the point goal for each tier, you will not only unlock just clothing, but if you pass tier 2 for each one of these weapons, you will unlock 5 extra throwables for each one of your throwables. So, 5 extra stickies, 5 extra grenades, 5 extra molotovs, all that good stuff, alright? Now listen, you do want to use some of the Mark II upgrades for your weapons. You don't have to. It just makes it easier, and it makes it to where you can get a higher score so you can beat your own personal best. But again, you don't have to. For example, first up, I start with the pistol. Now, with the pistol, I would recommend the Pistol Mark II with the extended clip, the compensator, but mainly the extended clip. But again, you don't have to have that. For example, I use just a standard pistol with 12 rounds instead of 16, and I'm able to not only beat tier 3 target score of 680, I'm also able to beat my own personal record of 755. Now, in the description down below and in the comments, I will have pinned other videos that I talk about in more depth the gun range challenge. Basically how I think you should have your settings set up, in particular with your dead zone, and a few other settings as well. But for the most part, you can accomplish all of these challenges with pretty much what you already have set up for your standard controller settings. As you see right here, my score now, my PR is 795. That's what you guys have to beat. I'm going to challenge you guys to at least tie or beat all of my particular scores, okay? Next up, we got the SMGs, and I recommend the SMG Mark II mainly because you have a 60 round mag. Now, you can also use the Combat PDW. That's the weapon I was using in the intro of the video, and as you saw, I was able to pass tier 3 with that. And as you see right here, there is a multiplier bonus that you get by scoring hits in succession on the actual target. I recommend going for headshots and make sure you are in the red bullseye. If you miss a shot completely, it'll reset the multiplier and make it more difficult for you to pass that particular tier. So just kind of get used to just flicking and snapping your joystick or your mouse to the actual red bullseye target on the headshots. Again, you can pass some of these tiers by getting the body shot, but it is more effective and more efficient to go for the headshots, alright? Now, as you see here, my SMG challenge PR score is 2340. That is now your challenge. Next up, we got the assault rifle. And with the assault rifle, again, I recommend going with the Mark II. The extended clip is 60 rounds. It's the same on the standard assault rifle, but the Mark II does have a few advantages with some of the actual upgrades with the barrel, the grip, the muzzle brake. It does feel, it could be placebo, but it does feel like the gun is more accurate. It feels like it bounces less and there's less recoil. I tested out with both of them and I was able to get consistently higher scores with the Mark II variant of the assault rifle. But again, you can still reach and pass all these tiers with the standard weapons. It's just a little bit more challenging and more difficult. And the automatic weapons will have a certain amount of recoil. You'll just have to kind of practice to get into a comfort zone, pull down on the left joystick a little bit to kind of manage that recoil. As you see here, my new PR with the assault rifle challenge is 3260. That is now your challenge, alright? Next up, I got the carbine rifle. Now with the carbine, again, I recommend the Mark II, muzzle brake, extended clip, the grip, the scope, heavy barrel. Once again, you can still pass this with using the standard carbine, right? And you can put the 100 round box drum. However, with testing, I felt like the standard carbine just had a lot more recoil, and I was able to consistently get higher point scores with the Mark II variants, okay? Another thing you need to pay attention to is the shots that you land on target. The actual targets will drop after a certain amount of shots, and they will drop after a certain amount of time. So if you go for a target that's been standing for a certain amount of time and it drops before you get your shots off on it, you may miss, causing you to reset your multiplier. So pay attention to that. It's just practice, okay? As you see here with my Carbine Rifle Challenge Tier 3, my new personal record is 3450, and that's now your challenge. Next up, we got the Combat MG. I went with the Mark II variant, the grip, muzzle brake, heavy barrel, extended clip, and the large scope. And this is a lot of fun, man. This thing, you don't have to worry about reloading. You can just let it rip. Pretty good recoil. Again, you do have to practice a little bit, get comfortable. You may have to pull down on the joystick just a little bit to control that recoil. But I absolutely just melted right through these targets. And listen, this literally took me all these challenges like 30 minutes. It doesn't take that long. Now, if you're not new to this, it may take more time, but stick with it. It's a lot of fun. People are always like, Ty, I've done everything, blah, blah, blah. And I reply, have you got your gun range challenges complete? Nope. Okay, there you go. And as you see here, the Combat MG challenge, I melted my personal best. My new high score is 5,465. That's now your challenge, all right? Last but not least, we got the sniper rifle. Now listen, there is something that, you want to pay attention to. I decided to go with the 6-round magazine, not the 8. After practicing with both, I found that I was able to score 1 extra shot with the 6-round magazine on target as I aim down scope. So that definitely helped me maximize my points. And another tip in regard to aiming. As the timer is counting down, you want to already be holding your aim button. And for the pistols and SMGs and assault rifles, you want to make sure you mash in your right joystick. I'm not sure what the button is on PC. Somebody let us know. But mash in your right joystick so you will aim down sight with your ARs, your pistols, and your MGs. With your sniper rifle, be pre-aiming as the timer counts down and hold the up arrow key so you can zoom in with your scope, alright? Simple. There you have it. My new personal record with snipers is 540. That's now your challenge. I was able to get that extra shot out of there. This was a lot of fun. It was a good challenge. And listen, for all of you watching, you don't have to, meet my scores or even beat them. I'm not trying to brag or anything. They're not the top scores you can possibly get. But it's just something I want you guys to reach for. At the very least, reach tier 2. That way you get the 5 extra throwables. That's critical in the game. And try and go on and get tier 3. It's a good challenge. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be challenging. I know a lot of you guys have issues with the gun range, but practice makes perfect. I promise you, okay? So accept the challenge. At least try and get to tier 2. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope that helped out. Check out the other gun range tutorials and guides I have linked in the description down below. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the Hills and Reels content in the game. Smash that like button. See you guys in the next one, right? Peace out. Yeah.